All right, so this morning's breakfast is going to be oatmeal with apples and cinnamon. Last night, my family, after we went to the food pantry, we sat down and we made a menu for the week. And so I'm really sorry about if there's a glare. So we made a menu for the week, and this is what it's looking like. And of course, I'll show the food as well when it's done. I'm not going to do a lot of cooking videos because a lot of the stuff we have, um, it's just kind of putting things together, but I mean, I'll show it. But the oatmeal was really easy. It's just instant oatmeal. I put water in a bowl, microwaved it, added some sugar, added the instant oatmeal, let that sit for a minute, and then cut up half an apple and added cinnamon. So that's about it. It's very, very quick and simple, but it's healthy. And so this is what the menu's looking like. And then we were going to have smoothies for dinner tonight, but some family invited us out. And so we will be eating dinner with them for this evening for Friday. And this is just a menu to kind of play around with. A lot of times the menu will change, or if somebody invites us over, or whatever the case may be. But you can see all week long we're going to be having oranges, apples, and oatmeal for breakfast. We ended up getting two big cases of oatmeal two big cases of oranges from the food pantry. And so lots of orange juice. And you know me, I love my orange juice, so I'm fine with that. And a lot of times you'll see that we eat the same thing over and over. Well, that's because we're eating up what we were blessed with. And so we are not going to be spending any money this month. And I will show you what my calendar is looking like as well. All right, so I ended up baking some cookies today as well. It is someone's birthday, and I don't have money to go and get them a gift, and so I always like to give things that I have. I had a box of cake mix, so I went ahead and made cake mix cookies. And then what I did was I took like a toothpick and I dipped it in some blue dye and green dye, and I just made marble swirls in it, and this is how they came out. They came out really cool. So let me show you the recipe. It's not my recipe. I got it off the computer. And so if you want, I'll show you the recipe and then you can pause it and write it down. Let me show you real quick. So this is the recipe that I used, cake mix cookies. And so if you'd like to pause it and copy it down, they're actually really good. And you can do anything with them. You can add, like it says up here, you can add candies, sprinkles, M&Ms, chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, whatever. Like if you're using a chocolate cake mix, it'd be really good with like white chocolate chips or, regular chocolate chips, things like that. So I just play around every time I see them on sale. Usually in the clearance section, like at Walmart or HEB, if I find cake mix for like 25 cents, 50 cents, I grab a few and I save them for someone's birthday. So instead of going out and buying them a gift, I always like to bake them something and give them like tea or, things like that, coffee, stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. All right, so this is what's for lunch: rice, beans, cheese, jalapeno, and sour cream. And then my husband is having beans and enchiladas that I forgot that I had put inside the freezer. So he is going to have that and beans as well. All right, so it is Saturday now, and let me show you what we are having for breakfast. It is 10:55, so this is going to be our first meal of the day. We're having deer sausage that was left in our freezer. We have a little bit of beans left, and I made some scrambled eggs. So this is what we are going to have for breakfast, and I do have some tortillas, so if somebody wants to make a sausage wrap with tortilla and mustard, that's fine too. So this is what we are having. And then I'm going to show you really quick. My friend came over the other day and brought me this orchid flower. Isn't that pretty? Let me see if I can get y'all closer. So it's really, really pretty. And she said to put 3 ice cubes in there every like 3 days, maybe 4 days. I'm gonna look up, I have a card that came with it, and so I really need to read it and see how to take care of them because they are just absolutely beautiful, and I do not want to kill these. So I thought that was really nice of her to bring that to me. And then I will show you, we got blessed with a bunch of produce today. So a bunch of bell pepper and oranges, mangoes, watermelon, onions, and we got more bread and peanut butter and tortillas, and so I feel really blessed right now. We've got tons of produce, which I'm excited for, because produce is one of the hard things to come by when you are going to the food pantry. I know for ours, the produce isn't always really good, and so with everything on the rise, it's like really hard to get good stuff. So it's really actually a good thing. We also have our garden, so we don't have to go to the store at all this month. So I am feeling completely blessed. We also got blessed with a big thing of milk. So these are individual like milks, which my sons can have, and these you do not have to refrigerate unless you open them. So, and they're good until 2023, which is really nice. So that helps out quite a bit.